You need to know. The Betong is that show. Efficient marketing, your networking, motivation. Everybody, come you all. The Betong is that show.
Hello viewers, so welcome to the Betong Show. It's been a while that I come here, sharing business opportunities with you guys. And today I'm here to talk about the Ambitious Africa project in Africa, precisely Cameroon. Ambitious Africa is doing a lot across Africa, changing the game, disrupting different activities there in Africa. And we know that to penetrate the African market is always difficult. Today, I'm just going to share with you guys more about Ambitious Africa, the vision, the mission, like all the activities that we are working on in Africa, Cameroon precisely, with you guys. I have here Mr. Paul Mboa. He's going to join us at one point in time as we talk about Ambitious Africa, Cameroon. I'm going to share the Ambitious Africa like share my screen to show you guys what Ambitious Africa is actually doing in Cameroon, or not like in Cameroon, like what they're all about. And basically, I want you guys to see, and you can go to the page of Ambitious Africa to see most of the activities that they have been doing in different African countries. And I think right now they're in 20 African countries. Rwanda, Namibia, Kenya, name it. You can go to the website and you'll see. Guys, trust me, this project or this program is something you haven't seen ever. You haven't seen this. Ambitious Africa, they are changing the game. They are changing the way organizations have been doing stuff in Africa. They are empowering entrepreneurs, businesses, young people to develop things on their own and give them the ability to be able to do things, be creative, be innovative, not like coming to impose on them or to tell them what they should do, how they should do it, So this is something different from what we have seen when it comes to things happening in Africa. Let's just look at the mission of Ambitious Africa and the vision. You see here, it says Ambitious Africa is an initiative that aspires to be the bridge between the Nordics and Africa, to connect, inspire, and empower young people to help them make a change through working together. The project aims to transform the collaboration between the Nordics and Africa by focusing on education, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. By adapting these core strengths of the Nordics, Ambitious Africa aims to empower the African youth. Now we see that like Ambitious Africa is in over 54 countries in Africa, like all African countries. The mission is to build a community of young people in each African country, consisting of 54 national teams. Each national team includes locals from Africa and young people, mostly students from the Nordics. We see that through building a community of advice and change makers, Ambitious Africa wants to support high quality education, facilitate and support development of entrepreneurship, and increase global well-being and happiness. Guys, what is happening here is something I think most of you haven't yet witnessed, or you have not seen ever, in Africa. And what excites me most in this Ambitious African project is they are empowering people, young people, entrepreneurs to take things in their own hands. They don't want people who don't have jobs to sit and depend on the government or depend on maybe local institutions to give them jobs. They want people to focus on creating jobs for themselves, to be innovative, to build solutions, to look for solutions on problems that they are facing locally or globally. So I'm going to bring one of Ambitious African partner here, Mr. Paul Mboa from Zitex Corporation. I have been working closely with Mr. Paul Mboa. By the way, I'm head of partnership, Ambitious Africa team Cameroon, and so I've been working closely with Mr. Paul Mboa of the Tex Corporation in Cameroon. Mr. Paul Mboa is one of the finest entrepreneurs I've met in this world when it comes to connecting businesses, building ecosystem, working with entrepreneurs, working with businesses, mentoring. I mean, this guy have it all. And right now, he's working with with different startups, different organizations, building entrepreneurs, helping them grow, start up their business. So I'm going to bring Mr. Paul here. Let's talk more about this ambitious Africa project and why he partnered with us. Welcome, Mr. Paul.
Thank you very much for
It's always
inviting
good
me.
to have you here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Lately, we have been, working like have been close to you, like meeting you in Limbe, you come to Boya. But now we are virtual, like we are communicating virtually. So, we are yet about the ambitious Africa project goal. What they want to achieve and how they go about it. I know you have been working with different organizations. You have been working with different partners, and you are still working with different partners who are working towards African development. So,
Mm.
you partnering the text cooperation with ambitious Africa. What was going through your mind, and like how do you see this the whole ambitious Africa project in the whole of Africa, precisely Cameroon?
Okay, so I think one of the things that attracted me to the project, first the name Ambitious Africa. I believe the future is very awesome for Africa. I believe entrepreneurship is key to unlock, the future that we desire for Africa. So the triple E of Ambitious Africa really caught my attention, which is education, entrepreneurship, and entertainment. And I think these are the core cardinal core values that we have as an organization. And those are the things that drew me to Ambitious Africa with the passion to connect entrepreneurs. So one of the things I do is to connect, investors, businesses from out of Cameroon or out of Africa to Africa to empower and also boost up our ecosystem. So coming in with this huge vision, to connect, to inspire, and to empower entrepreneurs, that has been, what I've been doing for the past 15 years. So I just had to partner with this organization to see how all of us can work together to create a more vibrant ecosystem and thus prosperity for Africa.
Wow, wow, wow! I know we have been working on some project like we did a listening tour in Boya. You
Yes.
basically was the brain behind bringing most of the stakeholders there in Boya, Limbe, and also Douala. What impression did they get after the event or in the course of the event?
The first thing that I was so excited was the level of frankness and the level of expressiveness from everybody. Because one of the things is you always have projects or programs coming in, with people with their own preconceived idea, with what they think is good for the community. But the approach, being used by Ambitious Africa and the partners was very awesome, excellent. You led the the partnership, you're head of partnership, and you did it in a different manner, in the sense that we had to listen, communicate, talk with the various ecosystem partners, and they gave their impressions on what they believe could be done in order to boost up the entrepreneurial ecosystem, in order to help the entrepreneurs. So it was more of a very frank talk, open conversation. There were so many things that I got to learn from the needs of each and every stakeholder, and the contribution was massive. So I got a lot in terms of what we need, in terms of design of our programs, participation, involvement of the various key stakeholders, and also talking with the entrepreneurs was also enlightening. You get to see that not all entrepreneurs have the same problem, and at each and every stage they have specific requests, and it was really good to get to to get those information from them, and it was very fruitful and also enriching for me.
Wow, wow, this is amazing. And I know you have been working, I mentioned earlier, you have been working with different organizations, different companies, and you also you have your own ecosystem there in Limbe. Looking at the way Ambitious Africa is going about their business I mean across Africa, like they are building things, they are empowering people on the ground to be to be responsible, to take matters in their own hands. Do you think this approach is going to be sustainable?
Yes, I think the approach is very sustainable because looking at the various teams, the various country teams, they are being managed by the locals, those who have local knowledge, and that is the way forward for Africa. We always have organizations importing solutions, coming with personnel. It's same with the Chinese philosophy. If they want to build a field, they come with all their engineers, the top engineers, right? So there's no transfer of technology, there's no transfer of competence. But the approach that Ambitious Africa is using the local people that have, they know the people on the field, the local competence, and they coming in. Also, lots of Cameroonians who are in Finland are also part of, Ambitious Cameroon. So with that, there's a lot of transfer of, 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 of of technical know-how. Also, what they've experienced in Finland, they're bringing it in Cameroon. So it's more of a melange of everything good. It's more of a good, pot of soup that is bubbling with a lot of intelligence, local expertise, and I think that's the way forward. And also the system of using volunteers. That is a more sustainable approach. Using local volunteers, top down, top or bottom top approach where the solutions are from within and it's more impact oriented. So it's more sustainable and also working with local partners that creates a very impressive and conducive atmosphere for everybody to strive. I think also they're bringing more of a more collaborative approach. So we are not looking at entrepreneurship as I'm a company. I do business solution services, so I'm a competition to another organization or another company. But now we're seeing on how do we bring expertise together and how do we work together as partners, bringing in our own foot on the table to see how we can push Africa forward.
Wow, wow. In your experience working with different organizations, what do you think will happen, or what advantages do you see, like with Ambitious Africa, what like with connecting the Nordics with Africa? What advantage do you see that businesses or entrepreneurs in Africa will benefit from the experience of Nordic startups?
Okay, first I would say the Nordics you have it's reputable for their level of entrepreneurship, an enterprise. So one of the things that entrepreneurs will benefit is that wealth of culture, the culture of entrepreneurship, the culture of enterprise, the culture of starting from scratch. That is one of the first things that entrepreneurs from Cameroon or Africa will really benefit from it. The second thing I believe is access to technical expertise. Looking at the Nordics, they are more service driven economy. So that will be, that will also mirror in terms of the various projects they bring and in terms of the collaboration between entrepreneurs of Africa and the Nordics. So it will bring a lot of technical, expertise, high product worth or service delivery, and also it will give access to markets because we believe, with the partnership between the Nordics and Africa, our entrepreneurs will have access to the Nordics market. They'll get to do business together. They'll get to exchange services. They'll get to exchange, also workforce, having talented young people working within Africa, from Africa for companies in the Nordics, So it's more of a rich um, exchange, exchange of resources, exchange of ideas, and also knowledge which is key. We are in a knowledge and data economy. So I think that combination will bring, the prosperity that we need in Africa generally.
Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Guys, you say you are watching us or you are just joining us now. I'm here with Mr. Paul Mboa from Cameroon Limbe, and we are talking about the Ambitious Africa project in Cameroon, what they are all about, what they want to achieve, and how we can come together as one to facilitate this project or this the goal of Ambitious Africa in Cameroon or across Africa. But for this to happen, I believe everyone must be involved. Everyone, especially those in the diaspora, Africans. I call upon like everyone in Africa, in the diaspora, Finland, wherever you are, for this project, to be successful, to make Africa a better place. Everyone must be involved in one way or the other. So after the break, we are going to talk more on how Africans in the diaspora can contribute or will contribute to help or to bolster the ambitious Africa goal in Africa, precisely Cameroon. Welcome back, viewers. We are all about Ambitious Africa today. This is Betong Show, business, motivation, and networking. We have been communicating about the Ambitious Africa project in Cameroon. And as we all know, for us to make Africa a better place or to change Africa, everyone must be involved. You must play a role to make Africa a better place. So I think the diaspora has a lot to play. They have their own role to play, in this whole goal to develop or to empower entrepreneurs or startups in Africa to give them the resources they need to establish their own business or to solve the problems that they are facing locally. Now, we know Ambitious Africa is not just coming to impose on entrepreneurs or to make things like, they don't come to impose on them or to tell them what to do. Ambitious Africa is coming to assist, to empower these entrepreneurs. We are identifying the problems together. We are solving the problems together. We brainstorm and do things together. So, Mr. Paul, coming back to you, do you think Ambitious Africa, or do you think, do you think diaspora, those who are abroad, do you think they have a lot to play to facilitate or to make sure this project is a success?
Yes, I believe so. The African diaspora is very rich, and we know in terms of remittances, they contribute a lot in the development of Africa and in terms of empowering young people. So we believe they can come in terms of their network, bringing in a network to leverage these young people who have exciting, ideas, and also bringing organizations over there to Africa in general, or in Cameroon in particular, and providing opportunities for these young people. We believe one of our core values is collaboration. So we believe collaboration is key. So they coming in terms of working together to develop a better future for Africa is very possible. And we know learning by doing is the best way forward in terms of entrepreneurship in Africa. They've amassed a lot of experience, wealth of experience. So connecting them with you know, upcoming entrepreneurs, young innovators, they can get to learn. Those innovators can get to learn best practices from them. They can get to share, from their wealth of experience. And we believe experience is very key in developing sustainable companies and enterprises. So we believe they have a great role to play, not just in terms of financial resources, but in terms of human capital. Most you see a lot of, if you see right now in Ghana, lots of doctors are going back to Ghana to help, the health system to develop, more sustainable platforms in terms of healthcare and technology. So we believe that is the way forward for Africa. They coming in, bringing in the income, and also they also investing, because you have lots of these Africans in the diaspora. They've amassed a bit of capital wealth, working with international companies or international organizations, so they can come in as angel investors to help activate and also boost the investment ecosystem in Africa. They're coming in to invest as little as $500, $1,000, $5,000. Coming in, helping these young people to establish their dreams, not just dashing them money, but investing it and working with them to create a more sustainable company. Because we believe with that, we have more employment, we have more young people employed, and we have a culture of optimism and hope that these other young people in school can see those who are far off, going for their dreams, doing big things, and they believe it's possible in Africa. So that's what we believe together we can create, that Africa is possible, and the future and the present is Africa.
Wow, I love that. I love the end. The future and the present is Africa, and I also think that this is when you talk of connecting businesses in the Nordics, there are African businesses also in the Nordics, and this can be a way for them to access the African market through ambitious Africa initiative. They can do exchange services with businesses down in Africa, or entrepreneurs who are back there in Africa. So I see lots of collaboration and partnership in
Sure,
different categories or in different areas.
sure.
And I'm just looking at what Elizabeth Agboita says here. She said in a comment that exactly, Paul, ambitious Africa is different and sustainable because of its focus on local people, knowledge sharing, and learning together. Yeah, looking at, just imagine, just in our normal teamless meetings, our Zoom meetings, how we go about it, how we like collaborate, we brainstorm together, we look for solutions, try to work together. I think this is the way forward. We are not here to like to show that we know it all. We don't know it all. We are learning as well. And guys, if say you are actually looking for ways to be part of Ambitious Africa initiative, you can go to the website. This is the website, Ambitious Africa website. You can come here and everything is there. You can get like join the movement, get involved. Like we have this section. Get involved. You can join as a member, as a partner, or as a volunteer. So there are many ways you can get involved with this Ambitious Africa initiative in Cameroon or across Africa. We are not here to promote only Ambitious Africa Cameroon. We are here to talk globally on the initiative of Ambitious Africa. But now, Mr. Paul, I want us to talk about on the upcoming events, collaboration and partnership event, which is coming online. It's going to be on Zoom. It's organized by Ambitious Africa for entrepreneurs or businesses in Africa, right?
Yes.
So can you tell us a little bit about this event?
Okay, so the event organized that will be organized by Ambitious Africa Cameroon will be based on cooperation in terms of business. So it will be an online event, and the main focus or the main topic is cooperation and competition in business and networking. So at the end of the day, what we want to showcase is, you know, we've gone past the era of competition. Now we're in the era of cooperation and collaboration. So you see the three C's. So we're in the area of cooperation and collaboration. So what we want to achieve is to showcase opportunities for cooperation between, startups, companies, organizations in Cameroon and those in the Nordics. And what we want to do is to start the conversation, to get them started in terms of, what is possible, in terms of, how can we connect. So there'll be a matchmaking event where we matchmake based on the various needs of the companies or the startups. Startups that need investment, we connect them to investors, those that need access to market, and we'll have case study presentations where we'll get to learn and also see the added value where collaboration gets to help us build a more inclusive, business ecosystem between, Cameroon and the Nordics. So in the nutshell, it will be an exciting event. We'll be having exciting speakers from Cameroon and also from the Nordics. And it will be a moment where we'll get to showcase what we have to the world, and also the Nordics get to showcase, for better, for mutual benefits, because we believe it should be mutual. It should be a positive exchange. It should be, a good exchange that will lead to prosperity, job creation, and also boosting the local ecosystem here in Cameroon.
Thanks so much for sharing that. Did we just wake up, or did Ambitious Africa just wake up and say they want to organize an online event, or what happened that they decided to begin with an online event?
Based on we had the listening tour last month. So based on the discussions, I believe it's based on the input from the various participants, and also based on COVID. We believe distance is not a barrier, and we have to use every medium possible. We will not wait for COVID to end before we do business. We will not wait for COVID, to die down before we get to boost our local ecosystem. We believe in the power of technology. Technology is a tool, and that's what we're using to boost that partnership. Before a physical event comes in, we would have had, a great partnership going on, and would have had, good transactions and partnership being signed that will help these local startups to strive in these very difficult times.
So, like your experience working with startups, and entrepreneurs, you think this event is going to be a big deal for them? It's going to be something they don't want to miss,
Yes, I believe so, because right now, it's a challenging period for entrepreneurs. Everyone who has a startup, who has a business, even for the multinational corporations, many corporations are going bankrupt, even in the US, in UK, in Europe. So it's really an assembly where we'll see how, they can survive. So it's something that they are looking forward to see how they can have another month, a lifeline where they can keep the business open, they can keep paying their employees, they can keep, paying investors and the like. So I believe it's a great opportunity for them to seek what's possible and all the opportunities that are out there. So they're very excited based on those I've communicated with. They're very excited. Right now, we have a lot of online meetings where we're meeting lots of entrepreneurs. So I believe this is the way forward, and it will be a great event.
Wow, wow, this is gonna be a great event for sure. Guys, I just wanna encourage anyone who is out there watching today, make sure you share this content. Ambitious Africa is for everyone, everyone who is working towards entertainment, entrepreneurship, business. If say you have an idea, if say you have a business, if say you are looking for collaboration, if say you want to work on partnership, if say you want to develop your business, if say you are looking for partners, mentors, then Ambitious Africa is a way forward for you. It's an organization designed to like solve most of the problems that you are facing in your business. We don't have the solutions like to your problems. We are going to work out the solutions for you or with you. So today I came here with Mr. Paul to share some light about this organization, what we are doing on ground in Cameroon, and what we plan to do in the future. And I think there's a lot coming when it comes to Ambitious Africa Cameroon. We're going to work on different projects. We want to make sure entrepreneurs or startups get the necessary resources they need to work like sustainably in their business. And also, we are working on different projects like that of internet. We are trying to bring in some partners, and we believe that with collaboration and with other like operating companies in Cameroon, we are going to solve most of these internet problems that most African entrepreneurs are facing back home. Mr. Paul, I just
Yeah.
want to come back. What last word do you have for the viewers, with regard to this our whole ambitious Africa project across Africa and in Cameroon precisely?
So I really want to first to encourage the various ecosystem stakeholders, the organizations, banks, venture capitalists, angel investor groups, to really come in and partner with Ambitious Africa, because we believe the future is ambitious, the future is bright, and Ambitious Africa is the way forward. Um, there's a lot in the pipeline with this organization. So I believe everyone has to come on board: entrepreneurs, consultants, professionals, and everyone is invited. We know you have something. You have an expertise in banking, in finance, in accounting, business administration, management. You're required. You're needed in order for us to build a sustainable Africa. One of the things we know is a prosperous entrepreneur is a prosperous nation. So it's beyond a single person. Right now, it's a movement, and we encourage everyone to be part. We encourage all the entrepreneurs, to be part of it, to get to share, to get to open up, be frank, transparent, what is happening with their businesses. So we invite everybody to be part of this movement. You can join, you can share. The website is there, ambitious.africa. So you can go there and you get more resources. You can go on Facebook and you search for Ambitious Africa Cameroon Facebook page, and you can get a lot of resources. So we encourage everyone to join. We'll be moving forward with the various projects we have, and also share on the various social media platforms. So we believe Africa is great. We believe the future of Africa lies in the hands of entrepreneurs and the young people. So let's move Africa forward. Thank you.
Let's move Africa forward. Mr. Paul said it all. I just want to encourage you guys to just to do exactly what Mr. Paul has mentioned. All businesses or people who want to see Africa grow. If say you are one of them, you have been in your bosom, in your private corner, talking about African development. You have been praying for Africa to develop. You have been wanting to give back the people the ability to do what they want to do and be happy doing what they want to do. Now is the time for you to get started. Now is the time for you to get involved. Get involved. Don't ask how. Just go on our Facebook page, go on the Ambitious Africa website, sign up as a volunteer, a partner, or maybe a team member. We need all the help, the help, to make sure this project is a success. all the expertise we want you guys to, put it on the table. We are not here to impose. We are here to work in collaboration and partnership with everyone out there who is willing to see Africa a better place. All those all those Cameroonians out there, all the Cameroonians out there, is the time for you to step in, and show the world or show us that you are capable of being part of a change, which is driving towards Cameroon. We are all here to make sure this project is a success. Beton Show and Beton Network is in partnership with Ambitious Africa, and also head of partnership in Ambitious Africa Cameroon. We are here putting our resources together to make sure this project is a success. Go to our Facebook page, Ambitious Africa Cameroon. Make sure you like the page. Subscribe to Ambitious Africa YouTube. I think they have a YouTube channel, but for now, our Facebook page is available on you can see it on the screen. Just go there and click the like button. Everything will be fine. You get information when we post something. And recently we post something, about the Teachers Day. You can go there and watch what Africa did to appreciate teachers during this pandemic period. So guys, I won't take much of your time. Yeah, it's your guy, The Beton. If you don't know what the show is all about, it's all about business, networking, and motivation. Until then, have a nice day and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody. Oh, hey, show you need to know. Tout le monde. The Beton is that show. Efficient marketing, your networking, motivation. Everybody, come you all. The Beton is that show.
For how long are you going to sit and wait? For how long do you want to share your success stories? Someone out there is waiting for that opportunity. Are you looking for an environment to share your success stories? To share your business ideas? What are you waiting for? The Beton Show is here to answer all your worries. The Beton Show is just toward business innovation, networking, education, and motivation. It creates an environment for business persons like you to share your business ideas and your success stories. The Beton Show creates awareness for business opportunities. It enables you to do proper networking and gain exposure in whatever you do. It creates an online presence and motivate others to keep doing what they love. Do you want to be left out? Follow the Beton Show live every week on Wednesdays and learn new innovative ideas that will make your business grow. Learn how to network properly and what it takes to become a successful business person. The Beton Show is here to change lives. It's here to change mindset. Don't be left out.
Efficient marketing, your networking, motivation. Everybody.